Bienvenidos yo le quiero Cardango. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Wrestling POV content may not be suitable for some audiences. Your discretion is advised.
Wrestling POV is preposterous, is obnoxious, is atrocious, is ridiculous, is churlish, is interesting, but stupid! Wrestling POV is your point of view, bring you 20 years of change in the wrestling business. From the spotlight to the polls, from birthdays to hot tech news, wrestling news, rumors, and injury report, covered by the greatest in the whole damn sport. This week in wrestling, who made the book? 5 second shuffle, pay-per-view, points game. Love, peace, and wrestling is what they're all about. So sit back, kick back, and hear them all out.
Yes! NXT War Games.
That's right.
We're running a little late today.
Just a little bit.
I'm kind of looking forward to War Games.
Really?
Are you?
Well, I'm gonna go in with an open mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with an open mind. Like I said, every week I always try to find that one thing because I know, and I know going in, NXT is gonna suck every week.
Damn.
Whoa.
Jesus, Elio.
Elio's gonna take shots.
Tell us how you really feel. Yeah, man. What about you, Clay? You looking forward to this?
Not really. Honestly, not really. They
We
would
got
have to.
one not really, and we got one that's actually looking forward to. So, explain yourself. Hey.
Yeah. The thing is with me though, like this War Games to me, it's just the hype is not there completely. I feel like that this is just thrown in.
Weird hype.
Huh?
It was a weird hype.
It was a weird hype. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel with it. It's just, it feels like it's just there with, and not just the matches itself. Regal didn't even announce one time for War Games, and that threw us off.
You know what?
It's
I
like,
think we got spoiled by that.
I think we did too.
You know, because I kind of dug it.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna settle this. The War Games. I sounded nothing like him.
No, I'm not even.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm like, I guess I'm in the middle. I guess I'm the cream filling in the Oreo cookie.
There you go.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Obviously, we are gonna have an aftermath show tomorrow night, right when it's done. Again, 5 matches. I mean, I'm in the middle. There's some matches I'm like, okay, I want to see. Some matches I'm like, bathroom break maybe. I don't know. So, all right, let's get on with the show, shall we? Hot tag. No, not hot tag. Our Facebook post this week. We got named this tag, Darby Allin and Sting. Did we do this before? I thought we did.
I don't think we did these guys.
I think we ever did do this.
Okay. I just wanted to do it because it just seems like they're really pushing this whole issue with Sting and Darby Allin. Like, why? I don't understand why Darby Allin is in the position that he's in right now. I don't get it. What? I mean, what?
Yeah.
How long has it been? Like it's been a year that they
Them
just
two,
put
right?
together.
Yeah.
Yes, ever since Sting debut, he would walk out with Darby, and then all of a sudden they became a tag team.
I don't see it. Darby Allin is a good talent. I'm not going to take that away. But here's the issue I have. They keep putting him up against really big guys. Mm-hmm. And then Darby Allin's coming out with that emo face or Eeyore from fucking
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. All right, guys. Shut up. Tough. It's like he weighs $105 soaking wet. You really want me to believe? You know what? At least WWE does it right when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I don't see it. but I'm not going to take away his ability. He is a good wrestler. I will admit. I'm not going to take that away. It's just that the brother thinks he can beat every. No. Cody Corson said ding. I don't get that as a name.
Darby and Sting. Right. Ding.
Oh,
okay, it makes more sense now. Thank you, Elio. Ding dong.
Wow. Hello. Ding dong. Hello, right? Oh my God. If Bailey was with them, that would be perfect. Ding dong. Hello. That was corny too. I just said, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going in the book. No, not yet. I just started the show. I'm not putting myself in yet. All right.
You can join me, Tony. It's all good.
What happened?
I said you can join me, Tony. It's all good.
Because we're still trying to figure out why the hell you're in there.
Exactly, right?
It's so long. Randy McDonough, he says the twos. Oh, the too old and too skinny. Oh, my Lord. Mary Kay Express was another one. That's just terrible, people. Come on, man. Based on... this person really had to write a novel. I'll read it. Fuck it. Dylan or Diane McDaniel? Sorry, I apologize. She said based on their promo and Darby's branding, they could go with the Hoodlums. But I hope they dig a little deeper and come up with something else if they do name their team. Mickey Maldonado said the Young and the Restless. Someone responded, I hollered. Oh my God.
What?
This one, they laughed at what that one person said. The Young and the Restless. That's so
funny. Yep.
This one is actually funny. Stingford and Son. And they should come out to the song.
I love it.
That would be hilarious. That would make me like them.
Wow.
This is just wrong. Nate Pitzenbarger said AI, arthritic and injured.
Dang.
God dang. Wow. That is just wrong, people.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and of course, the biggest one here, McKaylee Grossi, she said, oh, Lord. That's their take her for what you will. I can't come up with anything, man.
I got nothing. I can't come up with it.
Maybe the tortoise. The tortoise? Tortoise? Is it tortoise? For turtle?
Tortoise. Yeah.
Tortoise, right? I said that right.
Tortoise.
Yeah.
Tortoise and the bunny? I mean, I don't know.
Tortoise and the bunny. Hey, how about this? Tortoise and the crow.
The tortoise and the crow. Okay, we'll go with that.
There you go.
We're bad.
We are really bad.
That's pretty bad. We should all put ourselves in the book.
Hey, I'm already in it, so it's all on you guys.
You can go in twice. If DX can be in it and then Triple H can be in it by himself too, you can't too.
That's
Don't push
true.
your luck.
That's true.
Wrestling POV Crew in the book. That was just terrible of us. We really should put ourselves in the book for that atrocity we just said, and disappointing the fans that listen to the show that we come up with garbage.
The thing is with this tag team, it is so random. This whole thing. I mean, yes, they've been with each other for a long time, but they're undefeated as a tag team.
Are they really?
Yes. They said that on Dynamite this week when they were playing wrestling against the Gun Club.
I don't get it.
They were two undefeated teams. It's like, this is so random.
Wow. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. On our next post, should Cody just turn heel already? Good God. We talked about this last week. We put it as a post today, and I'm kind of disappointed in you people.
Uh-oh.
You people. I said it. Darren Metzler said no. Amazing tweener. Should just be him. Makes him unique. Anybody, any feud, anytime. No, you're wrong, Darren. You're wrong. You done messed up the A-Ron. I tried, man. We're real close to getting in that book. Holy fuck. Josh Sanders said, if getting booed after you go through fire don't get you over, then yes, go heel.
He's got a point.
He does get a point.
Yep.
He does. You know what? There was a lot on here, too. I mean, guys, what do you guys think? I mean, time? Should he?
Yes.
Go?
It is time for Cody to become a heel.
Yeah.
Just how the crowd is reacting to him, how it's going on. The guy that Cody threw his belt to threw it back. If that's not telling you something, come on, brother.
Again, when he gave the belt to somebody in the crowd kept chanting for them to throw it back.
Yep.
And that person didn't. They were just like, no, I'm keeping it. I ain't that stupid. Honestly, if me being a fan, if I would have got, fuck you, I ain't throwing it back. Shut up.
Exactly. I would have kept it.
Yeah. Elio, what do you think?
I think it's time for him to turn heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he never will.
I expect him to turn heel a while back.
Seemed like it. All right. Before we go into the wrestling news from around the world, Elio, you have the top 50 tag team list came out. And this is men and women, right?
This is both, men and women. Yeah.
Okay. So Elio's just going to go run down the top 10. Going to go from the number 10 all the way up to the number 1 tag team. And, let's see where this goes. Elio, go ahead.
Okay, number 10, we have the Good Brothers.
Wow.
Okay.
Number 9, we have the Street Profits.
Okay.
Number 8, we have Suzuki Gun, which is made up of El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru, from NJPW.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
And number 7, we have Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler.
Huh?
What?
Wait, what number?
7.
Over the Street Profits?
Wow.
Over the Street Profits, yep.
Wow.
And number 6, we have MSK.
Okay.
Number 5 is a tag team from Stardom, Julia and Siri, ALK, I guess that's what their team's called.
Oh, okay.
And number 4, we have the Usos.
Okay.
Number 3 is another.
Next 3.
Yeah.
Number 3 is another NJPW team, the Dangerous Techers, Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi.
Okay.
Number 2 are the Lucha Brothers.
Okay.
And number 1 is the Young Bucks.
Serious.
Number 1 is the Young Bucks.
Serious.
Wow. Okay.
Man. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That's a jacked up list.
Yes, it is.
I told you that was messed up. It's like, what's going on here with this list?
That shit is jacked.
Yes.
Those at number 4? No.
Sorry. Usos at number 4.
I think they should be either number 2 or number 1, in my opinion.
Absolutely. What they're doing with this Bloodline storyline, they've killed it their entire careers.
Yeah. But you know what? I will say this. I'm not angry if the Young Bucks were number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good spot. But number 1? Oh, man.
I don't like
buddy.
it.
That's ridiculous. Elio, you're going in the book for that. Jesus.
Go ahead. I've never been in the book. It'll be a first.
Seriously? You've never been in the book?
I've never been in the book.
Really?
Nope.
No. You've been in the book.
No.
No?
I've never been in the book.
I'll figure something out.
So, Tony, should I do it?
What?
Elio Canella, you just read the book.
Well, I guess you are going to the book. I was just kidding.
Oh. Well, you got to join me, Elio.
It's too late. He's in there. Elio's tag team list.
Why?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, you deserve to be in the book for that, Elio.
Oh man, that's great. I love it.
Yeah. Wow. That's ridiculous. That's what that is. I mean, there was what, 2 or 3 from New Japan, Elio?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And one from Stardom, which I don't even know how they made the top 10.
I don't get it either.
I don't understand. I don't understand. All right. With that being said, let's go into the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Clay.
All right, let's go into the news. All right, this week, Beth Phoenix apparently is stepping away from the commentary table after NXT War Games.
Well, I am disappointed in that. I liked her. I've always liked Beth Phoenix.
I did too.
I think the reason why they're doing that is because of what happened on Raw.
Yeah.
Maurice came out, and from what I'm hearing, that's not a one-time deal either.
Yeah,
Not a one-time thing with Maurice. So she's going to be there for a while. I think this, honestly, this might go all the way to WrestleMania. And this might be, one of the mixed tag with Beth Phoenix and Edge versus Miz and Maurice.
And you know what? I will honestly be down for that.
Really?
Yeah.
For the next 4 months?
Well, and I think it's too early to do this right now, but I think maybe in 2 months' time, have it. You know what I mean? Like after the Rumble or after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have that and then have that build.
They can. I mean, obviously they will have to do Edge versus Miz. Then Beth versus Maurice. Then they have to do both all of them together at the same time. But to try to stretch that out, that's 4 months. You know what? WWE can do that shit too, the motherfuckers. But that is sad that now I heard they were throwing out some names too about who might be replacing her, but I don't want to throw out the names if they're not really confirmed yet.
Yeah. My other bit of news, apparently Big Swole announced that her contract was released. Well, she wasn't released, but she didn't re-sign with AEW.
No, she did not.
This week. So are we upset about that or?
Well, I don't want to say upset, but I don't blame her. Okay.
No.
I don't blame her. And this is why, because I guess she's been doing a lot of AEW Dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, do you really want your career to be that? No,
not at all.
You know what I'm saying? She's never gotten a title shot, I don't think.
Nope.
She wasn't really in a good storyline since she's been there.
She had that one awful match with Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. I do remember that one. Yep.
And her husband is in WWE.
That's right. Cedric Alexander.
I was just about to say, can we see her follow him to WWE?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
go ahead.
No, I've just heard a lot of things that other people have said that she should sign with WWE or WWE should sign her because that would make that splash of AEW guys or gals going to WWE.
Right.
But I just don't. If she would sign with WWE, I don't see them using her.
She'll be in NXT.
Right. I mean, if you got her, then what was wrong with Ember Moon?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can see them two be alike in a way.
Yeah, you know what? I get it, but I don't understand why they even released Ember Moon. Number one. Number two, with Big Swole, I will say this. She was still very green. Very green. Character is there. The character is there. But it just didn't seem like they took the time to train her to become better. Because every match that I saw of hers, she was still very green. But her character, her character is there. It's that she shouldn't change. But I honestly think about this too. I think it had to do a lot with Cedric Alexander. There has to be something there that she was, because I'm sorry to say, and I wish we were a fly on the wall for this, but the conversations her and Cedric must have. They are husband and wife. You know, it's not like they're not going to talk. It's not like, you know, if things ain't going her way, it's not like she's not going to tell him. And then, you know what I'm saying? So for Cedric, maybe he was like, listen, then just don't resign. You know? Yeah. Let's see if we can get you in here. You can develop, you know, your skills probably more better than AEW. Because I'm sorry to say, AEW, and this is something to think about, something to marinate. AEW does not have like a farm system like NXT where they can bring wrestlers in to develop, and you know they'll get TV time, and it'll give them a chance to develop their character, develop their skills, and all this other shit. They don't have that. What they have is AEW Dark. Yeah. And I'm sorry to say, I'm not calling that their farm team, but that's where they're, you know, sending
development.
Who's not really, because oh my God, that was us, right? Was it last week when we were saying who hasn't been on TV from AEW for long? Was that us? That was us, but I'm
pretty sure. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it might start something. She might have started something. Because I'm sorry to say, I always go by, the grass is never greener on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm not saying AEW's terrible. I'm not saying that. You know, our judgment is from both brands. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. We're going to call it. I don't care if it's AEW. I don't care if it's WWE or NXT for that matter. If it's bad, I'm going to say that it was bad. But, you know, from what I've been hearing with AEW is that the environment is a lot better than WWE. It may be so. It may be so. But just because the environment is good, is better, or is more enjoyable, doesn't mean that you're going to get pushed over.
Exactly.
I've been saying this since AEW started. We see the same guys every week going on 2 years now. If we don't, if the top guys there, Cody Rhodes, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Jericho, who am I missing?
I think it's it. Yeah.
But no matter what, we always see one of those guys on AEW programming, no matter what. No matter what. And I'm sorry to say, if they keep, and that's the dilemma that they're running with now, or Tony Khan is, because Tony Khan is the baggage, or the money man. You know, all these releases WWE did, is it a strategy to where, you know, AEW can go bankrupt or put themselves in a little pickle by signing all these guys from WWE?
Could be a little trouble if they, you know, if they keep doing what they're doing. It could end up being like a WCW.
It could be,
But this year's WCW, not back in the 90s. But
now, let me
you know what I'm saying.
Before we keep going with the news, is she WWE bound?
Possibly could be. I mean, where else? I mean, honestly, looking at any other, like, say, Impact or, you know, anybody else, I just don't think she could get as much out of her as she would if she signed with WWE.
Yeah.
And plus, since Cedric is there, it, you know.
Her husband.
Right. Exactly.
Elio?
Yeah, I can see her in WB. Impact, not Impact, not in WWE. ROH is on its way out.
Yeah. Yeah, why would she go there?
Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, I think put it this way, if she does end up in WWE, you know damn well Cedric has a lot to do with that.
Here's a question I got though. Do you think her name would change if she went to?
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
I never understood the name, honestly.
I don't either.
Because she's not that big. She is jacked, and I'm not
big at all, but she's jacked.
Like, I'm not saying she's not, you know, muscular or nothing. She is jacked, but I didn't get the big part.
Yeah,
because she's not big.
She's not big. Jade Cargill, she's big.
Yes, she is.
If she came out with that name, I'd be like, yes, that's you. But
that fits her more than it does Big Swole.
Yeah. But yeah, her name would definitely change for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right,
what else you got for news? Sorry.
That's all I got for news.
All right.
Going to the rumors with Tony.
Yeah, I only got one this week. Just one. And this is just interesting to me. There are wrestlers in AEW looking at their current contract situation after the Young Bucks signed new deals with the company. So, but here's the deal. This is what I found out. That the Young Bucks contract was extended by Tony Khan. It wasn't renewed. It was only extended for the next 2 years. Because apparently in their contract, and also with Jericho's, Omega, Cody, and I believe that's it, that they signed for 3 years or something like that. And then they're like Tony Khan has the option to extend them if he wants, and that's he extended them. But to hear other wrestlers are looking at their current situation, what's going on? Are the a damsel in distress?
There could be, just like we were done saying. Other guys and gals may be looking at their contract, be like, "Hey, I want more money." If you're gonna, do all that with these certain guys, they might be in a pickle here soon.
They could be, or like I said too, Big Swole's situation, being in AEW Dark more so than being in just regular programming in itself. They could be.
I honestly don't remember the last time she was on Dynamite or Rampage.
I gotta find that list, because there's a list of wrestlers in AEW that we have not seen in the year. I'm like, damn, and she was on that list. He was on that. A lot of these guys, they were on just AEW Dark. It's like, wow.
Is Elevation still around?
Who?
Elevation. That's another
Who the fuck is that?
I was going to say
AEW Elevation.
Wait, what?
AEW Elevation. That was a Monday night show. That was a Monday night show, like Dark.
Mm-hmm. It was. I remember that too.
Yeah.
It wasn't on for very long. I don't think it's on anymore.
Oh, it's not. That's what I was asking, if that's still around.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing anymore.
Wow.
I didn't even know they were on.
Yeah,
I remember that.
They announced that because when Paul White signed, that they made a big deal about how he was going to be the commentator on that show.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Now. Okay. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right, that's all I got for the rumors. Who does this? I had a long day.
Clay.
All right, we're going into the injury. As far as I know, Zoe Stark is still having her, I'm not sure 100% what she did, but she was on NXT with crutches with her knee.
Is it a torn meniscus? That's what you said?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
So that's the only injury.
If that's the case, it's only 2-3 week injury, if that.
Yeah.
Because I tore my meniscus and I was out, I was heavily bandaged. I wasn't even in a cast or anything, but I was heavily bandaged for a week. And then a week after that, I was able to walk, but, no pain, but I was still able to walk. And then after that, I was fine. I think I tore my other meniscus though, because my right knee is killing me. It hurts like a mofo.
Oh, I bet. Those are never fun.
No, they're not. Tear your meniscus, people.
That's all the injuries I have.
All right, let's go into Hot Tag News this week. Bron Breakker. Thoughts so far? We just want to know, hey, what are your thoughts, man? It seems like, they're pushing this guy. He had a fucking title match with Tommaso Ciampa and lost. And it seems like he wants to get back in it. While you guys gather your thoughts on this, Darren Metzler, he said, too early to appreciate. You know what, Darren? You're getting on my nerves. I just went and I just said everything this guy's doing. You said telling me that it's too early to appreciate. I still love you, man. Keep listening.
Of course. We love all our fans.
Of course we do. That's how we roll in the shine. Michaeli Grossi. Please tell me I said that right, because if I didn't, I apologize. Now, you know what? I don't give a fuck. No, I don't apologize. She said... Oh, he said, my bad. I'm just fucking up today. Oh my God. He's got such 90s look to him. Right? I don't know what you mean by that. Josh Sanders, what's that?
I was born in the 90s. What the hell does that mean?
I guess he must remind him of the Steiner brothers, the ring gear they used to wear in the 90s.
His uncle and his dad.
I don't know.
Josh Sanders says, I don't know why, but I felt seeing him that he belongs in a tag team. Just can't see him in a singles competitor. Hope he proves me wrong, but he was nowhere near ready to hold that NXT championship. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Jesse Burke. Yeah, we'll go with that. He said he's doing fine as a wrestler, but thank God. But that god-awful name is gonna doom him. Yeah, he's right with that.
That's true. Yes.
They gotta change it when he goes to the main roster. Bruce Peach, he said, not my favorite. Okay, so sorry. You did ask a question. You know, these fans, what I tell you, you guys are motherfuckers. They are. They're sons of bitches. But we still love you.
Keep listening, guys.
Johnny Benson said, good. Man of a lot of words there, buddy. Dan Ballou, he said he's awesome in NXT 2.0. As a whole, has been a breath of fresh air. He really likes it. That's how I'm taking it. Apparently, this is a breath of fresh air. I mean,
that's your POV, brother.
A breath of fucking polluted air. About a month or so. Derek Moulton, he said, I prefer him being a Steiner. Oh, and people just ran on him. Comments saying he always has been. Like, you know, I'm about to put the fans in the book, man. Fuck them. Like, we don't know he's a Steiner. He's always been a Steiner. Listen, this is his first gig. He was never a Steiner. God damn it. George Russell Jr., he said, I think they figured with a different name he can make his own legacy. And if he doesn't live up to the hype, he can technically he technically doesn't disgrace the Steiner family name. At least that's my guess. And then they went on to say, I think part of it is Vince hates Rick and Scott. Then why would they bring his son in?
Exactly what I was getting ready to say. If he hates both the Steiner brothers, why the hell would they sign his nephew? Or they're,
Yeah. And then George replied to him and said, Rick is on better terms, just not as memorable as Scott. And Scott as well, a mathematician. Oh, my Lord. Eli Myers says, the big bad booty nephew. I like him so far, as long as he doesn't dye his hair blonde.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, Melissa McClary said, pretty damn good. Johnny Burke said, awesome. Okay. Kendall Payne Glover. She said, I like his run so far. Has potential to be a big-time superstar.
Yeah.
WWE needs to suck it up and let him use a name already. But all in all, phenomenal wrestler. He likes him. Okay. They won't because they can't copyright it. Okay. All right, I'm going to read this last one. Jerry Lane said he's a chip off the old block. Walks and talks just like his dad. Wrestles like his uncle. Gargano's big bad booty nephew. Comment was priceless, not to mention spot on. That was funny. I mean, people, I really, really appreciate all the comments on here, but I'm not going to read them all because we got a show to do.
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on Bron Breakker so far?
I honestly think he is a great talent in the ring. I really do. The name sucks. I will say that. But the problem, I think, with Bron is they are pushing him way too soon. I honestly think. His promos are just not there, and especially on NXT when they were showing, the heels in that War Games, he struggled big time.
Yeah, he did.
And how they're pushing him. I mean, he's already doing SmackDown shows, not on SmackDown, but when they are in I think it was the UK or somewhere they were overseas, and he went with them.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's you're pushing this guy to the moon, which I just want to say he is a talented wrestler. He is a great wrestler, and I don't bash him for that. But I think he still needs work in NXT.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he needs more of the NXT run, because if we kept saying, that they're only giving these guys or gals 6 months to have a character and then they're on the main roster, look at all these other guys that came from NXT to the main roster and tell me how many has succeeded.
True.
It's real.
I mean, right now, honestly, there's maybe 3: Seth, Roman, Baron Corbin. Come on, let's be real. As much as we all hate his character, he's not being released. They keep giving him work.
No.
They keep giving him work.
Yeah.
Out of the females, Charlotte, Becky, Bailey,
Sasha Banks,
the 4 Horsewomen.
Yep.
They all came from NXT, and I want to say before them or after them, who came up after that? Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair,
Asuka. Yep.
So there's a few, but these are.
But
you know what?
But out of everybody that's been there, they've had numerous people in NXT.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Keith Lee, gone.
Karrion Kross.
Kross didn't get a chance.
Nope.
Keith Lee got a chance. I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna defend it, but Keith Lee did get a chance.
He did.
I don't think Karrion Kross got a chance. He's going by Killer Kross now. And Scarlett Bordeaux has our OnlyFans page now.
Oh.
Get my dollars out. Elio, what are your thoughts on Bron Breakker?
I like Bron Breakker. Hate the name, but he needs to work on his promo skills. But place it. Don't push him too fast, because you do that, he ends up on the main roster. Then where does he go from there?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're doing the same thing, and this is a totally another person, but they're doing the same thing with the other Uso brother, Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
They are.
And you saw what he did on NXT, right?
Yeah.
You saw what he did?
Yep.
Threw the number 1 out.
Yep. The bloodline.
Yeah.
Honestly, he needs to be his own guy. He needs to be his own person. But I have a feeling that, like we said, they're going to have 6 months to do so, and I hope and pray that I want him to join the bloodline, but not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I agree with you.
Too soon.
Yeah.
So.
Totally agree with you. And that other guy too, Von
Wagner.
Von Wagner.
Yep.
Showing up on SmackDown? Seriously? What the fuck is that all about? So he's got a tag match with against Imperium tomorrow night. I don't get it.
Yep.
What the
with
fuck
Kyle O'Reilly.
I don't. Yeah. And apparently, let's go back to rumors, is that they're trying to sign Kyle. They want to sign him. Him and Gargano. They said they're going to throw money at him to stay. See what happens.
Yeah. That's all we can do.
Yep. All right, that's it for your hot tag news. And shit, I forgot my spiel. Anybody, you got a question or a comment, throw it on our Facebook page, and we'll talk about it on that following week's show. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause right now. When we come back, we got This Week in Wrestling, and of course, our predictions. This is not a game this week, but we're still going to give our predictions to the NXT War Games pay-per-view tomorrow night. With that being said, we're going to take a pause. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV podcast, and always do it with Flair. Woo!
This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
All right, and we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have t-shirts available, seven different styles, all available at ProWrestlingTees.com/Wrestling POV, $9.99 each.
It is time for This Week in Wrestling. That's what we call it, right? Yeah. All right.
That's right. Let's get raw.
Let's get raw. All right. start it off. My low point, it was Cedric and Shelton versus the Mysterios. I mean, the Mysterios took the win on this, but why was this even a match? What is going on? My thing is, if they're going to do this shit with them breaking up or Dominic turning, do it now, please.
Exactly.
Give me something else instead of, I don't know.
What?
What'd you think?
No, like I completely agree with you. And going to that, like you thought, what happened to the Hurt Business deal? I thought they were supposed to come back and do the Hurt Business. What the fuck?
I don't get it.
Now, I have a question. It showed the Bobby Lashley video, but the way they made it sound, it was like he's coming back as a face.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't either.
What the hell? I don't get it. But I think that was my only low point. Yeah, that was my only low point. Clay, what was your low point?
That was me too, man. It was the Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin versus the Mysterios. It wasn't a match. It really wasn't to me. Like I didn't enjoy this at all. And like I said, that they were supposed to start with the Hurt Business back up. I was all excited for it. You have Shelton and Cedric losing everything. And like you just said, Tony, the Mysterios are supposed to be this breakup. You're not even showing signs of what's going on. It's the same stuff. Like I love the Mysterios. I do. I respect Ray a whole lot because I am an Eddie fan.
But don't you think they need to start doing this breakup now?
Yes.
Or maybe they
could
be
match.
Who the hell no? I mean, we just said that they're going to spend 4 months with this with the Miz and Maurice versus Edge and Beth Phoenix. If they're going to save that for WrestleMania, that's 4 months away. And now we're talking about this one that they should do it now. But this is, I mean, honestly though, I think if they're going to do this has to be at WrestleMania too. You know?
Yeah, it has to be.
I'm talking about Ray versus Dom.
That's right. Yeah, we got you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, turn happened at the Royal Rumble, maybe?
It possibly could be.
Like Dominic or Ray eliminating Dominic, and then Dominic taking it to a whole nother level the next night on Raw and fucking throw Daddy up.
Dominic has to be the one turning heel here. Ray can't.
No, Ray can't be a heel.
No.
I think he's been a heel for like, 2 seconds, I think.
Exactly. His whole career, he's been
babyface. Dominic can. Dominic can. And I think if they are going to start it at the Royal Rumble. But why do this fucking match with I don't want to even, you know what? I'm not even going to call them the Hurt Business because we haven't even seen them together yet since they announced that they were, get the fuck out. Shit. Ridiculous. Elio, your low point.
I put that as a low point, but also contract signings never work.
No.
I put that as a low point. Becky and Liv Morgan contract.
What about Liv? She was saying you're the reason why your friends is what'd she say? You're the reason why your friends is gone, just like the reason why your big fat greedy contract is the reason why my friends are gone. How does it feel knowing you become everything you despise? I
did pop for that. That was pretty good.
But what's funny, that part, they took it out of their YouTube part. You know, because on YouTube, they put like the highlights of or is it the highlight?
Yeah.
I don't know if they put the whole thing on there, but they do something where they put pretty much almost all of Raw on there, and they took that part out, I heard.
Why? It doesn't make sense. It's not like
basically talking about the release start.
So?
Yeah.
You show... Okay, so there... And we're going to it on SmackDown. You show Shayna Baszler highlight of her stomping Nia Jax and Eva Marie. Right, so what's the difference in that? Seriously.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. But whatever.
Yeah. So Elio didn't like that. That was your low point, huh? I didn't think that was that bad. I think, you know what? I'm a big fan of Liv. I am.
I like Liv Morgan.
I like her.
For as long as I've known, for as long as we've seen contract signings, they never
really do work. Sometimes they do. No. Sometimes they do. But not all the time.
Most of the time they don't.
Most of the time they don't. Right.
Yeah.
But sometimes they get to be good. I thought this one wasn't. I think this one falls in that category. I think so. Yeah. All right. High points, Clay.
High points for me, honestly, was the Edge and Miz promo.
Yeah, that was good.
I enjoyed that. You know, the intensity of Edge, and I'm not the biggest Edge head in the world, but he can cut a promo really well at times.
He does it with heart. Let me tell you.
Yes, he does.
He does it with a lot of heart.
I really enjoyed that. Was shocked that the Miz and Maurice came back, which I'm excited for, because I did like the Miz Maurice team, I guess you could say, when he was a singles competitor. So, and the mention of Morrison getting released, sort of.
And AEW.
And
did that one get cut too?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It
wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
I just heard about the Liv Morgan one. I didn't hear about this one. But that's a good question.
But the whole promo, I really enjoyed that. So honestly, I'm looking forward to this matchup because it's different. You wouldn't really expect Edge and Miz.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And I think this will get a good pop.
Yeah. As long as you add Beth in this picture.
Yeah, they got to add
Beth in this.
Yeah, I agree with you there. My high point, actually, I'm going with, you guys are going to be shocked. Oh, Lord, I'm going with Randy Orton and Riddle versus the Dirty Dogs. This was a good match. I thought it was a good match. But what's worse, though, where I laughed was when Orton, when Riddle put the wig on.
The backstage,
that was great.
Orton looked at him and says, "You got 2 seconds to take that off."
That's great, though.
He took it off real quick. I don't care. You know what? I don't care what people are saying now. That some are saying that they like this team. Some are saying that it's getting too much. I think this is actually pretty funny.
It is.
And entertaining. I don't want to say funny. It's entertaining. Because you got two complete opposites, and they're trying to work a program together. I just think it's funny. So, yeah, that was my high point. Elio, what's your high point?
So I gave my high point is the Edge Miz promo. Like you said, the Arcade Bro and the Dirty Dogs match and all everything that happened backstage. But I also have a side note: the Seth Rollins Kevin Owens segment.
Yeah.
Yes.
When Rollins walking and calling Owens a liar.
But not only that, the fucking outfit Seth is wearing, man. What the fuck was he wearing?
It must be a fashion thing.
As soon as he walked into the camera shot and starts laughing, I lost it.
Yeah, he's wearing some outlandish outfits there. But but I dig it too. I really do. I dig it.
Yes. Yep.
So that's it for you?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I had some other ones, I mean, even the Seth versus Finn Balor match. I thought that was a good match. I gave
my God, the camera cuts when Finn Balor came out.
Yeah.
That's fucking that shit. He's in our book. Where the fuck his name is? What's his name? Kevin Dunn. Fuck him.
Kevin Dunn. Yep.
And you know what? I got to give credit to that the 10 women tag match.
That was pretty good.
I thought that was good. I didn't. Yeah. You know what? I'm not a fan of those, but the girls worked hard on this match. I thought it was pretty good. Overall, I gave Raw a B+. Clay, what'd you give Raw?
I gave Raw a B-.
Elio, what'd you give Raw?
I gave it a B.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Clay, you got NXT.
All right. We're going to NXT POV. Low points for me was this whole Joe Gacy, and you know what? I'm going to call it crap. This whole thing. You know what? I don't understand where they're going with Joe Gacy's character. I don't understand why he's getting involved with Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I really don't. And even you fight the jobber, great, whatever, pin him. Then you go against the girl, which you don't. I understand that you don't touch each other, whatever, fine.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand where they're going with his character. And as much as I was excited for Parker Bordeaux or Harlan now, they're making him look like crap. Honestly, I don't like it.
They're weakening him before he can even get start to
exactly. You got this muscle, and he is a big dude now. Yes. And I feel like, and everybody was talking about him being the next Brock. But
you notice they changed his outfit, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, they did. They would have to, because that Michael Myers shit.
Michael Myers,
Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, that was my low point. I just can't stand Joe Gacy anymore.
Yeah.
Elio, your low points.
My low points, that Joe Gacy, I don't know where they're going with him. Also, I gave... Okay. Andre Chase. Cameron Grimes. Like, I don't like the character, the Andre Chase character.
It's dumb.
It is.
Dumb.
You know, at least Chris Nowinski was believable.
No, but not only that. I think this has to be probably the worst gimmick I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's not believable.
No, I'm saying when Chris Nowinski did it, okay, it was like, okay, whatever.
But he backed it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They haven't shown that with this Andre Chase dude.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
Terrible.
It is.
Terrible.
And especially when you got a guy with Cameron Grimes. You're making him look like crap now, I think.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
It's sad. Tony, your low points.
My low point was Valentina and Yukisa. Am I pronouncing
Lisa
that right?
Leon?
What?
Lisa Leon?
You know what, Elio? You're going in the book.
You know what? I even put that in my notes. I said the two girls Elio's going to have to translate because I'm.
Well, you know what?
The other one is Valentina Feroz.
Shut up. You're in the book, motherfucker.
Oh man!
I put Elio, just Elio. So Clay, do the honor.
All right, Elio, just Elio. You just made the book.
Okay,
but thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me, though, because I couldn't pronounce it. I'm thanking him while I put his ass in the book. But yeah, that one versus Indy and Persia. Stop! It's getting out of hand.
It
really is. It's just ridiculous. That was my low point. Hated it.
Oh, and yes, just like we said last week, like you just said, it's the same thing. You're upset about Dexter. Get over it. You're gonna see him. Right. I'm done. But I agree with you. High point for me was Johnny Gargano versus Bron Breakker. I really enjoyed this last match. I feel like with Braun, he is so talented in the ring. I love what he does in the ring, and being with Johnny made it a whole lot better. So they put on a hell of a show. Braun getting the win here, I'm not surprised about that at all because you know how they're pushing him to the top. But I really enjoyed it. So that was my high points. Elio, your high points.
So my high point I gave to Kaylee Ray and Dakota Kai.
Yes. That was a good match,
I thought that was a good match. I'm a fan of Kaylee Ray, like from seeing her in NXT UK.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. She can put on a hell of a show.
I mean, her and Piper Niven had a really great Falls Count Anywhere match in UK.
Oh, okay, nice. Tony, your high points.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Dakota Kai versus Kaylee Ray. I'm not a fan of Kaylee Ray, but I am a fan of this match. I mean, there's something about her that I'm just like, you're right. That's it. All right. That's it. But this match was good. I really enjoyed this match. This was a high point for me. And
all right.
Gargano versus Bron Breakker. That match. That was a good match, too.
Yeah. Overall, I gave NXT 2.0 a B this week. Elio, what'd you give it?
I, too, gave it a B. Like I said, I always look for that one thing.
Yeah.
That makes NXT be not so bad.
And Tony, your overall.
I gave it a C+.
All right.
That's what I gave. So that is NXT. We're on next to AEW Dynamite with Elio. Yeah, boom.
Okay, Tony, high points.
My high point was Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho.
Yes.
Very good match. Very good match. Honestly, this was a match that I did not know who was going to win, to be honest. But being a hypocrite, I was ready to bash it if Ruby Soho lost.
Yeah, it's true.
I really was.
True.
I really was. So yeah, I'm being a hypocrite. So what? Imagination, you're going in the book. I'm bugging out. But no, yeah, it was just a really good match. The one thing I'll give credit to Ruby is just her facial expressions, man. She really knows how to sell a match. She knows how to sell, I mean, she knows how to do that very, very well.
Especially that one part where Chris Statlander kicked out and she was surprised. That look of surprise.
Yeah, dude, I thought her eyes were gonna pop out of her head.
I know, right?
I just like, holy
bug
damn.
But
that was cool.
Yeah, that was my high point.
All right, Clay.
That was definitely a high point for me. I really enjoyed this match. But another one I would have to go with is Cody Rhodes versus Andrade El Idolo. You know, as much as we bash Cody and how much his ego is, he still put on a pretty good match in this. I will say that the street fight was really good. Going through the burning table, that was different, very. I enjoyed that.
Now, I will say this, and I heard this from a source. That's all I'm going to say. I can't reveal my source. Remember, did you see how Cody's back was flaky even before that?
Yep.
From what my source said was that was the fire gel on his back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he had his jacket on. Remember? When he came out, he had his jacket on.
Yeah.
So when he was taking it off, he kind of like it flaked out on him. So the fire gel, if people that don't know, I'll educate you real quick. Fire gel is just to prevent you from getting burned from a fire. A lot of stuntmen use that for their, when they get caught on fire and blah, blah, blah. So, but here's the deal. When they do it, they immediately set themselves on fire. That's where the gel comes in. With Cody, that gel is not built to just leave it in there and then 10, 15 minutes later, you know what I'm saying? So that's what ended up happening. Ended up flaking up. He still got burnt.
Yeah.
So, it just flaked off.
Honestly, I saw a little bit on Andrade too, because even the commentators were saying, "What is that on his back?" Blah, blah,
and they try to play it off because they used the garbage thing. I think. I think Taz made the garbage thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, the street fight for me was really good. These guys definitely went at it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, we missed the most important thing. Arn Anderson falling off the stage.
I was going to say that. Arn Anderson fell off the stage.
I forgot about that. And as soon as you said it, I remembered it because I remember Andrade's, I can't remember his name, but his manager helped him up.
Yeah, I can't either.
In the back. So.
He started helping him up, and then they started fighting.
You mean Jose?
Yeah, that dude. But then they started.
I can't believe I remember that name.
I can't either. That's why you asked me the book, Elio.
But when I was watching it, I'm like, I was watching Cody and Andrade fight, and then I look in the back, and I'm like, did Arn just fall? Like I didn't know for sure if that was like a sell or if he just fell.
That Glock was too heavy for us.
Oh, poor Arn.
Fuck him too.
Well, overall, that was my high point. So,
and for me, I gave my high point. I gave to that one as well as the Ruby Soho Chris Statlander match.
Yeah, I think that was the highlight for me.
All right, 20 low points.
Low point was the Orange Cassidy and the Adam Cole segment. Seriously?
Why?
He really didn't see the Young Bucks coming from his peripheral? Come on! Yeah. Give me a break. And also, I got to bring this up. But the thing of it is, I forgot what it was. But so maybe you guys can remind me. But I wrote it down before I can write anything else further. The Taz segment, I put Taz, come up with your own material. What was he saying?
I know where you're going. Where he said, 100% of that.
The fucking Steiner match.
100% that match, Battle Royal is going to be Team Taz. That means we have a 125% chance of winning.
Yeah, that's thanks for reminding me, Elio. That's why you're in the book. But I asked for the help, and I still put the man in the book. But it's true. They just did that spot in NXT, didn't they?
Yes.
Didn't they?
Yeah, they did with Ciampa.
Yeah.
With Ciampa.
And then he does it. This is the second fucking time Taz did something that's not his.
Exactly.
Bro, get off the fucking... You know what I'm also tired of? His son, Hook. What the fuck is he doing? He's been there for a year
since he showed up.
Eating chips.
What?
He hasn't done anything since
he hasn't done shit.
He's eating chips.
And offering to people. That doesn't make you a badass.
Next time I'm going to give my son a bag of chips. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm a badass now. There you go. I'm going to give my 1-year-old son chips.
You want some chips? You take some chips. Now I'm a badass. There you go.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But thanks for reminding. Yeah, that's like I wrote it down for a reason. I was like, I know the guys will remind me what it is on the show. And that was it. He did fucking Steiner math. Are you fucking serious, bro? Serious? You can't come up with your own fucking material? You're that much of a piece of fucking garbage. Almost damaged my studio. But that's my low point. Right? We were doing low points, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I forgot.
Clay.
That was definitely a low point for me. I also gave a low point to Wardlow versus AC Adams. Look, I get it. Wardlow is a beast. Okay? I understand that. Does he have to come out every week and just powerbomb random guys for, just the whole entire match? And I get it. The crowd is hyped for it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, one more time. I get it. But it doesn't need to happen every week. And for the last 3 weeks, Wardlow's done nothing but go out there with jobbers.
Yeah.
I don't understand where they were going with this. Wardlow has been there the whole time. And now you're just starting this shit with him?
They should have did this in the beginning with him.
Exactly. That's where I'm going with it. So that was definitely a low point for me.
Yeah, that was a low point for me as well. And the whole Taz thing, whatever that crap that he was doing.
Yeah.
They're killing Dante Martin is what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, and that whole segment with Dante Martin and Rick.
You know what? That better be a ruse. You know what I'm saying? That better be a ruse. That better be something where he's like, haha, I tricked y'all. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are my low points. So overall, I'm going with a C on AEW.
Okay.
Tony?
I gave it a C plus.
Play.
I gave it a C plus as well.
All right. Up next, we got the SmackDown breakdown with Clay. Take it away.
All right. Suck it. Anyway. Low points for me, I had to do it. Happy talk with Corbin and Moss.
Yep.
Dude, and like Elio says, anytime with Corbin, it's going to be a low point at this point. I'm done with it. Okay? It doesn't make any sense what they were doing. And then you have Hardy and Drew come out and beat him up.
No.
Whoop-de-freaking-do.
That might be a match at day one, probably.
God.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my low point. Not every joke or everything itself has to be funny.
Yeah.
But I will say, though, Moss did kind of give a look when Corbin said that he threw him over. So that was kind of pushing.
And then he laughed it real quick. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like you got pushed over and you think it was funny. All right, dude. No.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
It's stupid, yeah.
Tony, your low points of SmackDown.
Jey Uso versus Xavier Woods. It's like, I love the bloodline. I love the story, where they're going with this. But to bring back Kofi Kingston, to have this feud going again, it's like, how many times we're going to see this?
Dude.
But not only that, fuck it. I'm just done. You know what? Honestly, I'm starting to be done with Xavier Woods.
I am too.
Seriously.
I don't think honestly anybody popped for Kofi's return.
I don't think so either.
I really don't.
I'm like, he hasn't been gone that long for anybody to miss his ass. He's fucking annoying. You know what I'm saying? He is. He's annoying. He's just as annoying as fucking, what's the name? Xavier. But that was my low point. And of course, yeah, with Corbin talk, happy talk, whatever the fuck they calling that shit. That was another one too. Yeah. Definitely low.
All right. Elio, your low points of SmackDown.
Yeah, I gave to Xavier Woods and Jay Uso and freaking happy talk. Because I don't get why they're pushing this guy, Madcap Moss.
I don't get it either. And
I think
honestly,
I only wrestle once.
Yeah.
That was it.
It doesn't make sense to me. Ugh. Anyway, high points for me, I gave to Sasha Banks versus Shayna Baszler. I really enjoyed the match. It wasn't the greatest in the world.
Yeah.
But SmackDown wasn't all that great.
No.
If you want me to be completely honest with you. And that was my only high point.
And I got a side here, too, that maybe you guys didn't catch, but I did. And I was like, this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, I just, I'm a big Shayna Baszler fan. I wish they were just pushing her better. Like to have her lose to Sasha, and I do like Sasha. I do. Yeah. But Shayna needs to be dominant, man.
Yeah.
She needs to be a dominant force. And you're telling me that like how she broke Nia Jax, supposedly broke Nia Jax's arm and Eva Marie, and I thought, okay, she's finally getting a push. Yeah. And then you have her lose to Sasha Banks. I don't get it. I don't like it, but the match I gave a high point to. Tony, your high points.
You know what? I'm looking at this, and I did not have one high point of SmackDown. Because that, to me, that's how bad this was. But I will agree, though, with Sasha and versus Shayna. That was the only thing that I was remotely interested in.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. And everything that you said, too, was the only reason, everything else, I was just disappointed with this one.
Yeah. Elio, your high points of SmackDown.
Really, that's the only one I can pick out as well, because everything else on here was just terrible.
Yeah.
Even Brock's deal, the whole bullying thing with Sami Zayn, some of it was
that was
funny,
a little bit funny, but just a little bit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I
got a chuckle out of it.
Yeah.
That was it. Just a fucking chuckle.
Yeah. Overall, I gave SmackDown a C-. Tony.
Same thing, C-.
All right. And Elio?
C-.
All right.
All right.
Now we are going into Rampage.
With Elio.
With Elio.
No. Wait.
Oh.
Shit. Wait a minute. I was supposed to do SmackDown. I fucked this up. Son of a bitch. Fuck Elio, take it.
Oh, okay, fine. Don't high points for Rampage.
You know what? Hold on. I'm all fucked up today. Jesus Christ. You said high point or low point?
High points.
High point was Sammy Guevara was Tony Nese. Very good match. This was good. But they heard Tony Nese already in his first match. So it didn't last that long, but this was a good match. This was my high point.
All right, Clay.
Yeah, same for me. It was Sammy Guevara versus Tony Nese. I think these guys really went at it. I always was a fan of Tony Nese when he was in WWE and now. I think he's really good. Sammy getting the win here, again, not surprising, but it was a hell of a match. And honestly, with me, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but Sammy, quit with the rib injury, man. I
know, right?
He had it all wrapped and everything. Okay, we got to stop with that. Mm-hmm. But the match was good, so I will say that.
I agree.
All right, I'm gonna put Sammy Guevara versus Tony Nese in my high points as well. Now low points, Clay.
Low points for me was again Jade Cargill versus Janie Kai, but I'm guessing
Janai Kai. Wasn't it Janai Kai?
Janai Kai.
Elio don't say shit.
I don't even know. I'm not even gonna, I didn't know who
Elio was looking at the screen like, I'm going to tell these motherfuckers. You bastard. You know what you were doing.
But I'd never heard of this chick before. The Kick Demon? What the hell is that? That's what her nickname was. What is that?
Wait, say it again, the what?
The Kick Demon. That's what it said. The Kick Demon.
Yeah.
No,
whatever.
No,
yeah, I was like, what kind of nickname is that? That's exactly what I put in my notes. And Jade, again, dominant, beat her ass. But that's the same thing with what I was saying about Wardlow. Jade should be having more talented people instead of jobbers the whole time. I mean, I understand she's still green and stuff, but this is a big girl. She needs somebody else to improve, in my opinion, I think. But yeah, that was my low point. I'm tired of seeing it.
Tony.
We're going low points, right?
Low points.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, it was FTR versus well, no, wait, hold on. Let me take it back. Rewind. Jurassic Express, that promo with Christian Cage. When I saw this, I was like, okay, Christian's going to be the talking guy for them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Speaking of people we haven't seen in a while, and I don't honestly care, is Marco Stunt. Where the fuck's he been? You know?
Exactly.
But not only that, he hasn't even wrestled for like, what, a year? Yet he just comes out there and does, you know, just whatever and acts. He's another one. Release his ass, but they won't. But yeah, it was like, but then not only that, Luchasaurus at the end with that. It's like, oh.
He's done that for weeks.
He never used to do that.
No. All of a sudden, he's
to do
this
that.
dinosaur. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
I don't know. But yeah, that was my low point.
So for my low point, I have Jade Cargill versus whatever. We'll call her the Kick Demon. We'll go with
the Kick Demon.
Tell me more her name.
Janae Kai. Janae Kai.
Okay, fine. Go with that.
The Kick Demon's easier.
Elio's like, fuck you, all right, fine. That's all you had to say, Elio.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
All right, so overall?
Overall, I gave it a B. It actually wasn't that bad of a show. Like,
I gave it a B as well. I thought this was a pretty good show for an hour. So it was pretty good.
I'm going to give it a B as well.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so it is time for the battle for the A show is what we're calling it now. We'll go with Clay. What was your pick for the A show this week?
Well, if I had to go down my list, I gave Raw a B-. NXT, I gave a B. Rampage, I gave a B. AEW Dynamite, I gave a C+. And SmackDown, I gave a C-. So, honestly, with the show that I was more invested in, I'm taking off my notes, and I'm going to go ahead and go with Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
That's my vote.
All righty. Elio, what was your A show pick this week?
I was going to say just that. I was looking at AEW and Raw. I'm going to go with Raw.
Okay.
This week.
Okay.
All right. So Raw wins it this week. If I had to pick, I was going to go with Raw also with a B+. But second, I went with AEW Rampage this week. Third was a tie between NXT and AEW Dynamite. And last was SmackDown this week. Them dudes got to improve, man. This ain't good.
Yes.
This is not good. All right, let's go to War Games. This isn't a pay-per-view points game, but we are going to give our insight on who we think is going to win. And I'm also going to have what I have here from the Las Vegas odds, who they're picking to win in each match on here. So these matches are not in order. There's only 5 of them. Hair versus hair match. Cameron Grimes versus Duke Hudson. I'm going to go with Cameron Grimes. I mean, they cut this hair short a little bit. Not really a good look. So he might lose. I don't fucking know. But I'll still go with Cameron Grimes. Duke Hudson might, he doesn't have that much hair on top, so they'll just do that quickly shave. Elio, who you got for this match?
I'm going with Cameron Grimes.
All righty. Clay, who you got?
Going with Cameron Grimes as well. I feel like this whole storyline, Duke has been played. I feel like they need to keep this going and, have him be embarrassed by getting his head shaved. So I'm going to say Cameron Grimes.
All right. The people in Las Vegas are going with Duke Hudson as the winner for this one. They're picking Duke Hudson.
Is that because he plays poker?
It probably is. You know what? That's a good point.
That is.
All right. So tell me, how is this right? Well, apparently it is. It's for the NXT Cruiserweight title match. Roderick Strong versus Joe Gacy. Elio, who you got on?
Strong.
Seriously? He's going to retain. Yeah, man,
just because I don't see Joe Gacy, I thought I heard that they were retiring the championship.
I heard that too, that they were going to get rid of the Cruiserweight title. Clay, who you got on this one?
As much as I hate to say this, I have a bad feeling that Joe Gacy's going to win this match. I feel like as much as he's getting pushed, sorta, I feel like this way he's going to have Harland as backup.
Yep.
Something's going to happen here, and Joe
something
Gacy is something weird. Yes.
Yeah.
And Joe Gacy.
It's going to be with Hardland, I think. Is it Hardland or Harland? I always fuck that up. All right.
So I'm picking Joe.
Yeah, I'm going with Joe Gacy too. And the Las Vegas people, they're going with Joe Gacy on this one. So they're picking him too.
And that makes me sick saying that. It really does.
That's why I said Roderick Strong. I'm not going to get sick.
Just so you don't have to get sick. All right, up next is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Imperium versus Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. Clay, who you got on this one?
I got Imperium's got to retain here. I have a feeling that they just need to keep the belts strapped to them. And then I know they haven't really done a match since they won the titles, but at this point, you can't give it to Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner. I just don't see it.
It's weird.
So I'm going to go with them. Yes.
Yeah, this is another weird one.
I'm going with Imperium.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Imperium too. Plus, I like Imperium grew on to me. They grew on to me. So I'm going with Imperium too. Elio, who you got?
Going with Imperium.
All right. The people over in Las Vegas, they're going with Imperium. That's who they're picking as a projected winner. The War Games match, Cora Jade, Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, and Kaylee Ray versus Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai. It's on me. Fuck. They've been herbing Toxic Attraction lately, so I'm going to go with them. Fuck it. Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai. That's my pick. Elio, who you got?
Toxic Attraction.
Really?
Yep.
Alrighty then.
I said it weeks ago. I love this faction. Everything about them.
It's just starting to grow on you.
Yeah.
It's slow with me.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Mandy Rose, but the rest is kind of killing it for me. I think that's what it is. But I'm letting it. Go ahead.
Especially a brunette.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wolf.
Is your wife there? No.
Well.
Yeah. Clay, who you got?
I got to go with Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai. I feel like as much as they're pushing this stable, I just feel like with a win with War Games, I feel like that would boost them up more. So I got to say that team.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. The people over in Las Vegas, they're also projecting Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai to win this one. The main event, the other War Games match, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight, which is weird. This is weird. This whole fucking pay-per-view is weird. Versus Bron Breakker, Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, and Grayson Waller. Waller or Whaler?
Waller.
Okay,
Waller.
I said it. Elio, don't you go. He was ready again. He was right at the ready. Correct. Are you in Elio, who you got? Who you picking for this one?
Well, we already said they're really pushing Bron Breakker. I'm gonna go with Bron Breakker's team.
Bron Breakker's team.
Yeah.
Okay. Clay, who you got?
Honestly, I cannot. And again, this one's going to make me sick if this happens. Please don't let the 2.0 guys beat these guys, especially when Ciampa's champion. You got Pete Dunne, you got Gargano, and then LA Knight. Okay, is he an original NXT guy? I just whatever. He's not. That's what I was thinking. Why is he on this team? I mean, I understand he's got a feud with Waller, but I don't know. But if I had to put money on this, if I was in Vegas, I'm going to say Team NXT with Gargano, Ciampa, Pete Dunne.
Really?
Yes. I just can't see the 2.0 guys. And I understand what Elio's saying with Braun, getting his big push and everything, and they got to make him win. But these guys, the 3 out of the 4 has held this NXT down for a long time. Sure. And to screw them like that,
it's true.
I don't like it. So I'm going to go with my gut and go with Ciampa's team.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go with Elio too. Bron Breakker and his team. I'm going to go with him only because it will make sense for Bron Breakker to go back at Tommaso Ciampa for the title. I think, honestly, LA Knight's going to be the fall guy in this one. I'd be shocked if Tommaso Ciampa is the one that gets pinned by Bron Breakker. That way to set up for, you know what I'm saying? I would be shocked, but if they do that, it would make sense for them to continue with Bron Breakker going after Tommaso Ciampa, because then he can easily say, I pinned you. I pinned you this time because this match isn't really for the title. It's just a War Games match. That's it. So that I'm going to go with that. The people at Vegas, they also predicting also that Bron Breakker, Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, and Grayson Waller.
Okay.
That is your NXT War Games pay-per-view picks. It's only our picks. It's not a pay-per-view points game. There is a difference.
God. Because I have a feeling this would screw up the game so much.
Yeah, you know what? I think so too. This would have been a good one to do the games with. But, all right, let's go on to the book. Those that are new, basically what we do is put the most ridiculous things that have happened in the week of wrestling or each other. And we put it in there just to get a good laugh. It's all for shits and giggles. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, Clay, he stays. Heyman's googly eyes.
It wasn't even a debate.
No debate there. Heyman's googly eyes.
Stays.
Sasha's ghetto laugh. She didn't do it. I thought
she didn't
that's
do
what
it.
we said last week, right?
Yeah, we said if she didn't do it,
That if she didn't do it, that we would take her off. Okay, so we take her off. She's lucky. Baldy Sam's, go fuck yourself.
Fuck him. Stays.
Kevin Dunn's camera shots. That fucking stays.
That stays knocked off with that bullshit.
Oh my god.
Whoa! That is awesome. I love it.
Cody and Brandy's damn ego.
That stays.
Yeah, especially she had to come. Really, did she really have to do all that?
Exactly.
Come on, buddy. Britt Baker's badonka booty butt.
That I think it stays.
NXT new NXT logo.
Stays.
That stays.
Tony Khan's damn ego.
Stays.
Jericho's damn ego.
Stays.
Tony Schiavone's sting. He did it again.
He did it again. That stays.
Terrible.
Yep.
Queen Zelina's accent.
Stays.
That stays.
And new entrance into the book, Elio's tag team list. And Elio, just Elio.
I don't know why.
Stays.
All right, that's it for the show. But actually, stay tuned. After the show, when the show is completely done, we have the 5-Second Shuffle Championship, which is currently held by, who's it held by?
Elio,
right? That's why you see, that's why you're in the book, Elio. You know what? Jesus, man. But it's currently held by Elio. Basically, if you do, all I do is I play 5 seconds of a song. That's it. And these guys got to guess who it is, and the first one to 5 wins. And that's how we just ride off into the sunset. Until next week, we'll Well, we'll give you more, well, no, tomorrow night, shit.
Yeah.
Aftermath. So,
Elio, I'm going to tell you one thing, though.
Okay.
Have you noticed the last 2 or 3 shows, you've gotten DX? I messaged Tony that.
Yeah.
Yes, you've had DX twice.
Right, yeah.
So if you get DX again, oh, boy.
I'll put my phone in the book if that's the case. Jesus Christ.
Shoot. I'm just
All
playing.
right.
I love you, Elio.
With that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man
Clay Cummings.
and the gentleman.
Elio Canella.
Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Peace out.
All right. Elio, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first or pass it off to Clay.
I'll pass to Clay.
All right, Clay, here you go. This is your first one. All right, there we go.
Is that Vince McMahon?
Yes, Vince McMahon, no chance in hell.
Yeah.
Clay's up 1-0. Elio goes to you. Here you go.
Becky Lynch.
Yes, Becky Lynch tied at 1. Clay, this one's for you. Here you go.
Latino Heat. Chica.
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. If you was going to get that wrong, I was going to...
Bro, I would not watch wrestling ever again if I got that
You won't
wrong.
be on the show ever again. All right, Clay is up 2-1. Elio goes to you. Here you go.
El ídolo.
Andrade, yes. Tied at 2. Clay, this one's for you.
Is that Elias?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Elio was looking like, you better get this one. Listen to the rest of it.
Wow. Okay, I guess I don't remember the start of it. But like
I am a real American.
Yeah, now I okay,
Right at the 4-second mark, he goes, I am a, and then it went to 5 and I had to shut it. So I was like, he might get it with that. The minute he was like, Elio steals it. He is up 3-2. Can be up 4-2 with this one. Here you go.
It's time. It's time. It's Vader time.
Vader.
Yes, Vader. Jesus Christ, almost all of these are softballs.
Yeah, and I fucked up one.
And you fucked it up on this one. All right, Elio's up 4-2. Clay, this was for you to get it up to 4-3. Here you go.
I'll be your end of days.
Is that Baron Corbin?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal and the win.
The Core.
Fuck, yes, it is.
What
the Core.
Hell, wow.
What the hell? I was not expecting you to get that. I'll be straight up. I was like, there's no way he's going to get it. The fucking Core.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Well, hats off to you, brother.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Alrighty then.
Why you're in the book, Elio.
Exactly. That is why you're in the book, Elio. You don't own the rights.
I'll make them see. They'll never take another drop of blood from me. Your judges fall, their final bow. I'll be your end of days. Blood in the streets, the royals fall. I will do what I must till I see them crawl up to me, where they will see. I'll be your end of days. I'll be your end of days. Back road judges bring the gavel down. Goodbye, tell me all the ways that I went wrong. They lock us up forever.